All right, Jeff, we're back.
All right, Cardinal fans. We've had some internet issues. You haven't missed much.
Yeah, I haven't missed much at all.
No, I mean, let's see how much. Let me move over here and see how much time we got left in the first. 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. This is what you missed so far. You missed a touchdown by, I believe, Ethan Richards.
Yep,
and then the defense come in and held them, and they go to punt, and Jaquel Brown blocked the punt and then recovered it in the end zone, and the Cardinals are up 14-0. And it's 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers. A handoff, quarterback keeper over the right side. And Crosby Schmidt there to make the tackle. Cardinals saying the ball's on the ground. And the officials are going to say, no, it's 3rd down. So it's 1st down. They say it's 1st down.
Did they make it? I guess they gave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
1st down and 10 for the Panthers. That's their first down of the ball game. Handoff up the middle. They're going to lose about 2 yards.
It's a good job there across the front. Keaton Baltz getting in on that tackle.
Yeah. So, Jared, I don't even know what we got broadcast. I want everybody to know we're in Clarksville. Clarksville's wearing the red unis with the red helmets. Cardinals in the white. 2nd down and 11. Straight drop. Here comes the pressure, and he almost escaped it. But then getting up from the tackles, Reese Hammonds, I believe, or no, that wasn't. That's Wiley Stoltz. Loss of a yard.
He's a big 3rd down and 12 or so.
Three receivers to the near side. They tried to hit the screen pass, and Brown's there to break it up. So it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it's a good job by Brown reading that screen pass, getting in the passing lane, forcing the punt. Last time they punted from right here, we blocked it and scored.
You know, their first punt, Jared, was real close to blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the Cardinals going to
come after it, looks like.
Coming after it again. That punt, they get it away, and it's going to roll out of bounds. No, it's going to stay in bounds.
Yeah, that's a good roll for Clarksville.
Yeah, got all the way to the Cardinal 48.
Yeah, you're right, though. That first one we got close to, he kind of shanked it a little bit. Keaton had to just let it bounce. Second one they blocked, scored on. Third punt there. Still 3:50 left in the first quarter. We've already forced them to punt 3 times. Good job by the defense. Good job by the special teams team. Punt return, punt block, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Cardinals off to a fast start.
Here comes Lester and the boys. He's going to be in the shotgun. Miller is lined up right next to him. 2 receivers spread out, handoff right up the middle. I think that was the Dawson Keaton. Keaton's going to pick up 2 yards. This time they're going to have 2 receivers split to the far side. J.J. Moore is going to come closest to us. Lester, straight drop. Plenty of time. Out route to Dawson Keaton. He's going to put the spin move on and get across down inside the 40 back to about the 39-yard line.
I mean, they just make that look so easy, Jeff. It's just a little out route, and just wide open. Just comes back to the ball, and then, Keaton's hitting that circle on the remote.
Yeah, good job by the big man up front, giving him time. 1st down and 10. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Lester, left-hander, hits J.J. Moore. That's Brenner Watkins. Watkins has run out of bounds at about the 24-yard line.
It's going to be 1st down.
snuck Brenner out of the backfield.
We like to do that. It's hard to cover backs out of the backfield. You know, your linebackers get caught up in all that trash in the middle, and they just can't find the running back, especially when you got two of them. You don't know which one's going to release.
And off to Watkins. Got some blocking outside. He gets to the 10, down to the 5, and he's going to get into the end zone. That's a great job, Jared. When you show the replay, blocking out on the edges, good job over there by Keaton, and I believe Brady Richards was over there with him.
I think you're right here. We're watching the replay right now. Yeah, he's just out in front. Good blocking all the way around. Great job by Watkins running off the butt of his of the blockers. You know, finding the blockers and getting to the butt side, because that means that the blocker's in between you and the defender.
Conrad's in to try the extra point. Victor's not here tonight, so Jared, you get to call it.
Oh, looks like we jumped off sides. Looks like we jumped off sides. Well, we're backing it up. We'll watch this replay again. But yeah, we got some real good blocking there. That's Brady Richards. I think that's Dawson Keaton. Somebody had a knockdown block out there. I'm not sure who that was, but yeah, good blocking.
So now they'll move it back 5 yards. There's the snaps down.
It's good.
Jared says it's good, just like Victor. It's good.
Yeah. I'm not Victor. Can't compare me to Victor.
Nobody
I can never
is
call
as good as Victor.
as good as Victor.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Victor told me he's got like 244 people following him on Instagram now.
Oh, we got to work on that. We got to get some more.
Yeah.
I think it's Victor's _halftime_show. Got to go
That's
follow
right.
that.
Cardinals will tee it up for what seems like the 15th time tonight.
It's been a while. It's been a few. Yeah, it's the fourth time.
Yeah,
we kicked off to him, and then we scored 3 times.
Conrad will have to ice his leg down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those kickoffs and extra points. So we're still the first quarter.
High kick, fielded at the 9-yard line. Up across the 20 to the 25. Crosby Schmidt, I believe, was in on the tackle, along with Dylan Shackelford, number 27.
Had pretty good coverage on our kickoffs on all 4 of them we've had tonight. They've been starting about that same 25, 26-yard line.
The good thing about the defense, Jared, is it seems like they've been starting there, but they've always been ended up back inside their 20.
Yeah, we've pushed them back. I think they've got 1 first down tonight that I know of. I was working on the computer, and for some reason our hotspot died, and that's why we lost internet. So I may have missed one, but I think that's the only first down.
No, that's it. Yeah. Straight drop. Here comes pressure up the middle. They force him out of the pocket, and he's going to be brought down at about the 31, 32-yard line. Wally Stoltz.
Yeah, you'll see Stoltz they do a little twist stunt with the nose guard, and neither one of them gets blocked.
Wally Stoltz, I believe Sam Reynolds. Noah Reynolds, number 33, is in the game. And they run the inside reverse. Cardinals sniff that out pretty quick.
Yeah, not a lot going on there. Not nowhere for them to really go. Yeah, Cardinals are all over it. Doing a good job of moving horizontally up and down the line of scrimmage, not getting too deep until the running back gets to you.
So 3rd down. Cardinal defense trying to hold them again. Three receivers to the near side. Trying to throw the out route. The Cardinals Kingston London had undercut that, and there's nobody there, so it'll be 4th down. Here comes the punt team.
It's the 4th punt, Jeff?
Fourth punt, yeah.
See if the Cardinals come after this one like they have the first few. Looks like they're going to.
Cardinals, Jackson Stewart almost gets there. Dawson Keaton's going to let it go out of bounds. They're going to mark it out at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's the worst field position we've had all night to start with.
Yeah. I believe you're right, Jared. Here comes Lester and the boys. 1:16 left to go in the first quarter. Mitchell, Hartman, Davison, Hammock, and Johnson across the front. Lester will be your quarterback. Richards and Miller your running backs. 2 receivers, 1 on either side. Dawson Keaton's back deep. Quarterback keeper, and Lester is going to be forward progress stop right about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're saying, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. We don't want to get Lester hurt. Somebody, I think it was Mitchell, we're going to watch here, had a huge pancake block right there.
I like pancakes.
Not sure who it is. Yeah, no, I think that was Hammock.
Big guard, number 75. Lester, empty backfield, 2nd and 10. Straight drop. They rush 3, plenty of time. Lester, pass is complete to the 47, 48-yard line. That's a Brady Richards.
Yeah, going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
I'm sorry, 43-yard line. Yeah, second. No, it's 3rd down. 3rd down and 3. That's going to let the clock run out. Looks like be the end of the first quarter. Cardinals up 21-0. Jared, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities, from the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate, the ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. 3rd down and 3. Cardinals sitting at about their 43-yard line. Jet Pierce comes in motion, sets up the tight end over on this side. Handoff up the middle. And here comes Watkins. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Touchdown.
That's a good play, Jeff. Well executed. There is a flag. We are going to get a hold down here on around the 40-yard line. I saw it. I don't think it affected the play, but it did happen. I saw it.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to end up being, we're still going to have the first down, but yeah, it was a hold. I admit it.
I'll go back to my previous question.
I'm okay.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I could give officials credit when credit's due.
So we started this in 2012. That's the 7th time that you have credited the official with a correct call against us.
It was right. I mean, I don't like it, but it was right.
Okay. Well, a great run by Brenner Watkins. Touchdown gets wiped off the board, but Cardinals will have it 1st down and 10 at the Panther 49-yard line. J.J. Moore split to the far side. His foot square on the 5 at the 50-yard line. Got single coverage over there. Lester straight drop. Lester's got Watkins across the middle. He's at the 5, and he's going to drag him into the end zone. Touchdown. Just caught Watkins running down the seam.
That's okay. We didn't get it the first time. We'll just do it the second time.
That was a great pass and great catch. Well,
let me see if I can get this replay in here real quick before. Yep, just right there, right out in front of him. Great throw. Led his receiver just exactly how he needed to.
Snap is good. Hold is down. And the kick is good. So
it's good.
Well, yeah, good. With 11:40 left to go here in the first half. Cardinals up 28-0.
We gonna take a break?
Sure.
All right, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department...
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Got it teed up. Here's the kick. That's a good kick. Going to drive them all the way back to about the 4-yard line.
Well, it's good when you can get them back there deep and they have to make that decision, Jeff, on whether or not they're going to catch it or whether or not they're going to let it go to the end zone. But, yeah, that's a great kick.
Yeah, tackle's made at the 18-yard line.
I'm going to try to get this this last touchdown queued up again better on the replay. My replay was a little bit late, and I missed most of it, but it was a great throw right out in front of him. Well, we did a good job filming it, too.
Excuse me.
So here we go. We're going to watch this replay. Here's that last touchdown. You see he's just releasing. It's Brenner Watkins releasing. Almost like he's a tight end. It's a great pass right over the shoulder. Great throw and catch. Brenner says, you're going to keep me from the touchdown because of the hold. That's okay. I'll just score this way. No. What we got going on, Jeff?
Well, we had an injured player.
Okay.
The young man that returned the ball had to help him off the field. Looks like now they're about ready. Here comes that Cardinal defense. Harvey, Seward, Hammonds, and Stoltz across the front. The linebackers is Crosby, Schmidt, Brown, and Keaton Bolts, number 5. London, along with Thompson, Bailey. Let's see, who am I missing? Oh, Bouillon is out there in the corner. Handoff up the middle.
Not a lot going on right there, Jeff. The defensive line does a great job of squeezing that. You'll see here on the replay, I mean, there's just nothing there.
It's hard to tell who makes the tackle when there's 6.
57.
57. The big Jackson Seward.
Yep, Jackson Seward right there in the middle. He breaks through. He split the guard in the center and tackles the running back from behind. Like we got some new guys on the defensive front here.
Ben Rush is in the game. High snap. I'm going to try a student body right, and the Cardinals going to do a good job of standing that up. There's Bailey along with Crosby Schmidt. I'll say hello to Miss McQuistion. I know she's back home watching. Every Friday night, you can count on her.
She got her hot cocoa tonight.
I bet she does have hot chocolate.
It's a good night for the hot cocoa.
Yeah. Handing out Halloween candy. Third down and about 8. Try to run it back to this side. The Cardinals say, nah, not today. Be a pickup of 2 yards, make it 4th down and 6.
Soon they're going to punt it. Yep, here comes punt team. Cardinals have come after it every time so far. We'll see if they keep doing it.
Dawson Keaton will be back at about the 49-yard line. Clarksville rushes one on the field. Play clock's at 4. High, wobbly kick, going to hit at the 40.
Good bounce for them.
Dawson Keaton's going to pick it up and trying to break some tackles. He's going to be tackled at the 45.
That's one of those moves that you just don't know. Like, I understand he's trying to do something, but it's 28-0.
Well, he's been back there 4 times, man.
He's getting
5
antsy.
or whatever it is. He hasn't got the field one yet.
Yeah, I understand. We got a flag.
What'd they call?
Something personal foul against us. I don't know if it was taunting or not sure.
They'll back them up 15 yards. So the Cardinals will start at the 30-yard line. 9:19 left to go here in the second quarter. I'm going to trade places here with my spotter. Got little bitty windows to look out of. Handoff up the middle. They break a tackle in the backfield.
Cameron Miller, I think.
Ethan Richards, number 7.
Isn't that Cameron Miller?
I thought it was number 7. Yeah, number 7, Ethan Richards. Cameron Miller's number 8.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm getting confused. I don't have my,
We don't have any rosters.
Brian Dean didn't bring the rosters.
Yeah.
He left them in the old box. You'd think by now I'd know all these kids' names, but I'm struggling. I'm older.
Little bubble screen. He's going to be across the 40. That's enough for a first down, up to about the 44, 45-yard line. Lester looking over at Coach Wiley. They got the play. 20 seconds left to go on the play clock. Cardinals still in the huddle.
We'll have everything right next week.
We'll be at home, of course we will.
2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lester, handoff up the middle, and we're at the 50, the 45, the 40. Going to get down inside the 40 to about the 36-yard line. Ethan Richardson with a good run again.
That is a good run. He tucks it, finds the hole, and he just tucks his shoulder and runs. But it's a huge hole there. Great job of getting up inside of that. Sealed the defensive line, pulled somebody up through to block the linebacker, and there was nobody there until you got to the safeties.
I think Noah Comstock, number 76, I believe, has come into the game on the offensive line. Here they're going to run it again.
Well,
inside the 30 to the 28, and that is Cameron Miller.
We mentioned Noah Comstock. We're going to watch him pull across here and kick out on this defensive end, and we run right up inside of it. Here's the kick-out block right there. Come right up inside of it. It's a good job.
Hey, I talked to Coach Dice earlier today, and he was he had a lot of praise going on for Noah Comstock and the way that he's been working and battling these last few weeks, and he's getting rewarded right here.
And Lester's out. Got Norwood in. Oh.
High snap. Norwood's going to fall on it back at the 46-yard line. You don't see that very often. Bring in a taller quarterback and it's a high snap.
Norwood comes in. He has to deal with that right off the bat. Did a good job of getting back there and just getting on it.
I'm going to give Jaden Davis a little grief on that.
Yeah.
Jordan Davison's usually real solid center. There's a snap. Norwood straight drop. Nice tight spiral on the sidelines is caught. Nice pass, nice catch. Enough for a first down. I believe that's Dawson Keaton.
Boy, they bring some pressure, but he's just calm and collected in the pocket. We got Dawson down the sideline. There's nobody there.
Ball's down at the 24-yard line. Norwood is in the shotgun. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Handoff up the middle. Right up the middle. Yeah, Miller. Oh, that's Watkins again. He gets down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. We'll have trade spots again with a spotter.
Again, great blocking. Just kick out, pull around. Ethan Richards, the other tailback there, was the one who went up in the hole and filled the linebacker. It's a great play.
Same play again. This time Clarksville does a little better job. Man, look at what we had out here. We had a little pancake block out here. A big number 76 says, I'm going to bring my guy all the way over here. Oh, Noah Comstock says.
Oh, yep, there it is.
J.J. Moore goes in motion. Handoff over the left guard, left tackle area. Going to get into the end zone. And that was number 7, Ethan Richards.
It's a good job of keeping his feet moving, his legs pumping after contact. He gets some contact here right about the 1 or 2 yard line, but he just powers through it into the end zone.
$34-0 Cardinals with 5:39 left to go here in the first half. Snap is down, kick is up.
It's good.
It's good. Cardinals up 35.
Well, Jeff, I mean, we thought that we would come up here and be able to do, or come down here, I guess, and do pretty good offensively, and have this game in hand pretty quickly. But it's been a little faster than I thought it would be, and part of that is because of turnovers on their part and just things not going their way.
That defense has had an outstanding game so far. And you're right, and Jared, the offense, man, the offensive line making some big old holes for them running backs.
They are. They've done a good job of getting on their blocks and just staying with them, and we're doing a really good job with our running backs who are leading up through the hole, and then every once in a while we'll throw a pass, and we're doing a good job finding open receivers and making yards after contact. That was a beautiful pass there by Norwood up the sideline just a little bit ago. Lester made a great throw to Brenner Watkins earlier, right over his shoulder in stride. So, yeah, we're just hitting on all cylinders offensively and then doing a good job getting stops on defense.
Conrad's got it teed up. High kick. Oh, they let it go, and it's fielded. They chase it down at the 5. Cut back inside the 12, back to the 15.
But, Jeff, when that ball hit, it set like I was going to say like my pitching wedge, but I'm not that good with my pitching wedge. But that thing just set up, hit, and bounced straight up and back towards the field a little bit.
That looked more like your putter.
Yeah, that's more like my driver.
Yeah.
But it's, right there where I hit it, not where it lands.
So here comes that Cardinal defense. 5:32 left to go here in the first half. I know a lot of people drove by this field, sits just off I-40 and all the big trucks going by. And I don't know why they don't have the scoreboard where you can see it.
Yeah, that way you know what the score is.
Yeah. There's
some sort of flag. Let's watch this replay and see if we can figure out what it is. Oh, it's a cut block. They went high and low on us. Yep. You know, you can cut somebody, but you can't cut them. You can't go below the waist if someone else is making contact above the waist, and that's what happened here. You'll see right here in the middle of your screen, their center goes high and their guard goes, or center goes low and the right guard goes high. Can't do that.
Well, that's going to cost them a little bit of yardage. Moves the ball back to about the 8-yard line. First down and 18. Hand off to the near side, and they cut it back inside across the 15. Up, getting up off the pile, number. What did you say he spotted?
Number 22.
Oh, 22. So that's Sam Reynolds. Sam Reynolds, I thought I also saw Reese Hammonds. Got one going in motion toward the Cardinal bench. Straight drop. Now they're going to throw it deep.
That's going to be pass interference. Yeah. See, I agree with that one too, Jeff.
Jared, we got problems with our internet.
Uh-oh, we do?
Yeah, because that's twice tonight. There's got to be something wrong with the internet if you're saying that.
Yeah, we're just, there's a little too much pulling, and you know, hand fighting's one thing, but when you grab and pull their shoulder, anytime their shoulders gets pulled down to the ground, you're going to get that call. I'm trying to turn a new leaf, Jeff.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am. You know, not all officials are bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make the right call.
Looks like Brody Curry, number 44, is going to check into the game, along with Gavin Rachel, number 60. Also, Towns Boger, number 42, is checked into the game. Ben Rush is in. That completes your defensive line.
Oh, almost picked that off.
Sure did. And Sam Reynolds read that play, and he undercut the route. So it's going to make it 4th and 1. Looks like Clarksville probably going to go for it right here. Well, what you got to lose, right?
Yeah.
$4:17 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Towns Boger, I think, almost got a hand on that, on the screen pass.
Looks like Clarksville's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them with the good guys leading 35-0. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Miller at the Farmington Fire Department. With smoke detectors and CO detectors, remember to change the batteries in the spring and fall during the time change. After 10 years of use, the smoke detector's ability to see smoke is greatly reduced.
All right, Cardinals, we're back. 3rd down. Oh, man, they smoke it. I thought it was 4th down, but it was... See, the scoreboard says 4th down. Their yard marker said 4th down, but now they changed it. Maybe. Anyway, they lost a little bit, so it's 4th and 1.
Well, they did. Laid the heat to the quarterback there. Tried to just do a little quarterback keeper, follow the running back, but did a good job of closing down on it, make a good solid tackle. 4th down.
4th and 1. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here comes the pressure. The Cardinals are going to sack him at the 15-yard line. I'll tell you what, I believe that was number 9, Ben Rush, in on the first one to get there.
We'll see. I'm watching the replay right here. Yep, Ben Rush is the one who gets him, and then I couldn't see the numbers on the assist there, but yeah, Ben from that defensive end spot. Cardinals going to have real good field position to start this drive.
Let's see. Coming in for the Cardinals, I believe, is Connor Dedham. No, I'm sorry. They got the starting line back out there. Here's a handoff up the middle to Mitchell. He's going to get inside the 15, back to the 12. There's Dawson Keaton. I thought that was Mitchell. Give it to number 6.
I'm not used to this system, Jeff. It's a new system. My replays are a little off.
You blame it on whatever you want to, Jared. You've been on vacation all week.
I have. Well, yeah, been out of town. I didn't know what day it was on Wednesday when I had to go back to work. Thursday, whatever day it was, I had to go back to work.
There's a snap. Here comes Dawson Keaton. Going to make one miss at the 10, gets to the 5, touchdown. Well, they had him wrapped up at the 10-yard line. He broke that tackle.
Yep. Good block by Ethan Richards.
Cameron Miller, number 8. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I keep getting those two mixed up.
That's all right. Me and the spotter take care of you.
Yeah.
We got your back.
Well, I can't see the action at all right now.
Oh, you just
There's a
watching
wall
it.
in the way. I'm having to watch this little screen.
There's a snap. Kick is up.
It's good.
And it's good. 3:17 to go here in the first half. Cardinals up 42-0.
Well, Jeff, next week is senior night at home, and then we'll start the playoffs. It should, we were looking at the brackets a little bit today. It looks like we should get, what did we say? We're going to play the third team out of the South, probably?
I think so. If we win out,
we win out, which, we win next week. The problem with that is we get, the second round, we get the first team out of the Central, right?
That's correct.
Yep.
Probably Joe T. Robinson.
First game should be at home. Second game will be at Joe T.
Unless Joe T. gets beat.
Yeah. Who are they playing tonight?
I don't know.
It's a good tackle.
Let's see who gets up off the pile down there. I believe that's Shackelford again. I believe that's about his second or third tackle on kickoffs. So first down and 10. Clarksville's got it at the 15-yard line. Almost to 16. Let's see who comes in now. Oh, this is the same defensive line that we had last. You got Brody Curry, number 44. Also, number 9, Ben Rush back in there, who had the sack on the 4th down. And then Towns Boger, number 42. And then the last one, I believe, is Gavin Rachel, number 60. Wells is in at linebacker. He comes crashing in. And Brody Curry, number 44, on the tackle.
Yeah, Brody does a good job of squeezing from his defensive end position, comes right down the line of scrimmage, squeezes on the down block, is able to meet that running back right at the hole.
53's in the game. 53 is Christian Delgado, sophomore defensive lineman. There's a snap, inside handoff. Cardinal do a pretty good job of sniffing that one out. And then in on the tackle there, number 5, Keaton Bolts.
Joe T. Robinson has got the Pine Bluff Zebras tonight.
All right. Brian Dean. Brian Dean, what's the mood over on the sidelines with a 42-0 lead?
Well, I'm really not sure because I'm actually on top of the press box.
Oh, hey. All right. How you doing up there, Brian Dean?
It's a little chilly up here.
Oh, well, okay.
But I tell you what, the view's great and the scoreboard looks great.
Man. Boy, they run a
Oh, good
reverse.
tackle.
Is that Bailey?
I think so. That's a great tackle. Running his feet through it.
Yeah.
Chucks the blocker. They ran the reverse there.
Yeah,
Double handoff.
Peyton Bailey said, I hadn't had much action tonight. Let me get some right here. That's a great tackle. You know, Jared, Peyton's come off a great game from last week.
Yeah, made some big plays. We'll see if we can watch this replay again. But, yeah, they hand it off going one way, hand it off again going the other way with the tight end pulling around. Bailey just like, here you go.
First down and 10. Clarksville enjoying their second first down of the game. Looks like Wells getting up off the bottom of the pile, along with Christian Delgado. And Towns Boger. Give them a pickup of 2. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Jared, we come back, start the second half, and be a running clock.
Yep, be out of here pretty quick. There's that double handoff again, coming this way this time.
They got some running room across the 35 to the 40. Out to about the 44-yard line.
You have to stay home and stay outside. Found some success on that double handoff. They're pulling their, I think it's tight end around.
Yeah, it is number 4.
Him.
Yeah, they're tight end. Now the quarterback drops straight back. Going to throw it as far as he can.
Oh!
Boy, that's one that Kingston London would like to have back.
Yeah, it is. He had good position. He was, deeper than the receiver. The receiver kind of let up a little bit on the route.
$18 seconds left to go here in the first half. There's snap. Quick dive up the middle.
Is that Wells?
Yeah, Wells with
on the tackle.
Yeah. That's going to be the last play of the quarter, of the half. So at the end of the first half, it's 42-0 Cardinals. We'll take a break, and we'll be back to start the second half.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine and Rehab, Amana Clinic, are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert, compassionate care to young athletes. Dr. Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff. Power to your barn. 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric. 267-BUZZ.
Buzz Electrical.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our Youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
I've seen First Community Bank all over, but then to take my stuff to some people that didn't really know me and took a chance, that spoke volume.
I'll always be grateful to First Community and that whole team over at Harrison that helped get me started.
Anytime I need anything, just a phone call away. We're really proud to be with First Community Bank.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities, from the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate, the ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Miller at the Farmington Fire Department. With smoke detectors and CO detectors, remember to change the batteries in the spring and fall during the time change. After 10 years of use, the smoke detector's ability to see smoke is greatly reduced. If you remove your detector from the wall, you will see a date of manufacture on the back. For more information on these and other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amana Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Dr. Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff, power to your barn, 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric, 267-BUZZ.
Buzz Electrical.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
I've seen First Community Bank all over, but then to take my stuff to some people that didn't really know me and took a chance, that spoke volume.
I'll always be grateful to First Community and that whole team over at Harrison that helped get me started.
Anytime I need anything, just a phone call away. We're really proud to be with First Community Bank.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities, from the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate, the ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Miller at the Farmington Fire Department. With smoke detectors and CO detectors, remember to change the batteries in the spring and fall during the time change. After 10 years of use, the smoke detector's ability to see smoke is greatly reduced. If you remove your detector from the wall, you will see a date of manufacture on the back. For more information on these and other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amana Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Dr. Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff. Power to your barn. 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric. 267-BUZZ.
Buzz Electrical.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
I've seen First Community Bank all over, but then to take my stuff to some people that didn't really know me and took a chance, that spoke volume.
I'll always be grateful to First Community and that whole team over at Harrison that helped get me started.
Anytime I need anything, just a phone call away. We're really proud to be with First Community Bank.
Our Vest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Vest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Vest Bank, we believe. Our Vest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities, from the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate, the ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Vest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Vest Bank, we believe.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans, from Clarksville, home of the Panthers. I'm Brian Dean alongside Jeff Oxford down on the sidelines and Jared Morrison. Jeff and I have switched places, although that Jared, for most of the first half, I was not necessarily where I normally am.
Well, we had some technical difficulties today, different setup, different place. We normally have a big roadie box that Mr. McCumber made for us, which is awesome. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it is sweet. We just roll that baby up and plug in the power and hook up the cameras and go. But we couldn't do that here, and so we had to bring a different setup and set it all up by hand, and we got to run all the wires. And normally we don't have to do any of that. So yeah, we had some, and then the internet went out on us. So it's been a rough night for us. But you know who it hasn't been a rough night for? Our beloved Cardinals. That's right. It has not been a rough night for the Cardinals. It was rough for us. but it was not rough for them. So they've had a great first half. I think we got some stats.
Yeah, we do, exactly. First of all, the score is 42-0, Cardinals over Clarksville. In the first half, the Redbirds picked up 13 first downs. They have 15 rushes for 103 yards, averaging 6.9 yards per carry. We were 8 of 8 on passing for 150 yards by combined Aiden Lester and Slade Norwood. 18.8 yards on average. 253 yards of total offense for the Redbirds. For Clarksville, 11 first downs. They had 20 rushes for a total of 5 yards, Jared.
Wow.
Total of 5 yards. Passing-wise, Clarksville was 1 for 5 for 8 yards. Total plays for Clarksville in the first half, 28 total plays for 13 yards of total offense. Neither team had a turnover, but the Redbirds defensively did have a block punt that was recovered for a touchdown. Redbirds were also 2 for 2 on third down conversions. Clarksville was 3 for 8 in the first half as well. Cardinals had 1 sack for negative 17 yards. Clarksville had 3 sacks for negative 13 yards. Individual performance-wise, let's see, defensively, we'll start there. Jackson Seward had an assist and 3 solo tackles, or 3 total tackles. Jaquel Brown had 2, Crosby Smith had 2, Wiley Stoltz had 2, and Sam Reynolds had 2 tackles as well. On the offensive side of the ball, Hayden Lester was 7 of 7 for 128 yards. You want to talk about efficiency? How about that stat? 7 of 7 for 128 yards. Jeff Oxford, I would say that's a pretty good performance in the first half.
Well, I was trying to figure out if there's anything better than 100%. Like so. I'm just going off my old Farmington math.
When you divide 7 by 7, you come up with 100. You're exactly right.
Yeah, you put it in a Pythagorean theorem and it throws out.
Now, 7 divided by 7. I thought it was 1.
Well, it's 1, but then yeah.
I knew what he was saying, Jared. You got to put it in Brian Dean language.
Well, I'm a math I'm an old math teacher.
Yeah, Slade Norwood.
You convert to percentage, it's 100. I'll take that.
Yeah, there you go. Slade Norwood in the first half had 1 passing attempt for which was completed for 22 yards. Brenner Watkins 2 catches for 64 yards. Brady Richards had 3 catches for 37. Dawson Keaton 2 catches for 26 yards, and J.J. Moore had a catch for 23 yards. Brenner Watkins led the rushing attack for the Redbirds, 4 rushes for 49 yards. Ethan Richardson 5 rushes for 38 yards. Dawson Keaton 3 rushes for 18 yards. Cameron Miller had a rush for 7 yards, and then Aiden Lester had 1 rush for 0 yards.
Hey, Brian Dean, a stat I wish we had was the number of pancake blocks in the first half, because there was a bunch of them. Our offensive line did a great job in the first half.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. I mean, you guys, I know that Leighton Mitchell had a few. J.D. Davidson, I was watching, had a few. Our entire offensive line was, I guess they came out a little hungry today and decided pancakes was on the menu. So, great job by the offensive line. Also, and some scores around the area. Alma is over at the half against Pea Ridge, up by 1 at 21-20, and Greenbrier is on top of Harrison 35-14 at the half as well. So, Jeff and Jared, I know that you guys mentioned next Friday night we're at home against Alma as well. We I don't know if you guys know this. Well, I know Jared knows because we had just talked about it, but next Friday night we're going to honor our veterans as well. Military Appreciation Night, and honor our police, fire, and EMT workers as well. Next Friday is November 7th. Of course, the following Tuesday, I think it is November 11th, which is Veterans Day, and so we came up with the idea of honoring our veterans starting next Friday.
Yeah, I think you look, next Friday is also cross country state. I think that's the only sport that's going to still be going, other than football. Volleyball's over after tomorrow. Cross country's next Friday. They had conference this week.
Yes, they did.
I do know. I know for sure that Trail Holloway is going to state. He got all conference. I know that because he's my nephew. I think Avery Carey or Kahar?
Carey.
Avery
Yep.
Carey. She made all conference. I think she's running at state. I don't know who all else is running, but I know those two.
Yeah.
They'll be running at state on Friday. Of course, volleyball's tomorrow. That's at 1 o'clock. Those girls had a great run. Great. They beat, they beat Hot Springs first round of the playoffs, beat Valley View really bad the second round of the playoffs. That was a big-time victory for the Cardinals. Valley View's a historic volleyball program. They held them to 8 points in one set, and I was told that's the least number of points that Valley View has ever scored in a set, maybe ever.
Mm-hmm.
So they did really good, and then they beat Shiloh for the fourth time this season to finish out in the semifinals, and heading on to state tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So you can watch that on PBS. Those girls are fun to watch. They're a talented team. They're a pretty young team, so should have a good run at it next year as well. But they'll be playing the Marion Patriots. Hey, we went to Marion, Brian. Did you see the video from that where they've got the projectors on the court?
Somebody was telling me about that, and I did see a picture of it that somebody captured, and it had a big, bright cardinal head right in front of our bench.
And they've got the effects where the court explodes, and they have volleyballs bounce all over it. It's sweet. They got it installed 2 days before the state tournament. So just
really?
in time for us to enjoy it. It was really cool. It's really neat. They don't. Their stadium is nice, or their arena is nice. It's not really set up for jumbotrons,
right?
But so they got that instead, and it's really cool. We gotta work on do some fundraisers. We gotta do some car washes and some bake sales and try to raise some money and get one of those. It's a sweet setup.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned the volley cards, Coach Mode and company taking out Valley View and Shiloh in the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Let me put that feat into perspective for you. If my memory serves me correctly, and the announcer was correct that was doing all the live streaming during that tournament, Valley View has won 13 out of the last 17 state state titles that they were in.
Wow.
For Valley View.
And now I don't think all of those were 5A. Some of them were 4A.
Correct.
Yeah, that's
correct.
Right. I think that's right. They have a historic program. They've always been successful with volleyball.
And then, so you had them taking down the reigning. I think they were they took out prominent Valley View, and then they also took out Shiloh, who's the reigning the reigning 5A state champion.
Oh wow!
In the semifinals to punch their tickets to the finals. So
that was a collision there on the sidelines, Brian Dean. I didn't hit record, so I missed it, but it was a hit.
Yeah.
I think it was both sides, both the ball carrier and the defender were both took a hit there against each other. I could hear it way up here.
So nobody. I mean, they both were sending and receiving.
That's right.
They both
received.
So it'll be first down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Redbirds take over. Slade Norwood back in the shotgun formation. Got a single receiver to the near side, twins to the far side. Handoff goes to Cameron Miller. Taking it on the far side across the 50, down inside the 40, down to the 35. Breaks the tackle at the 35. Across the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It's going to take me a little while to get this replay ready because I'm going to have to back it up some. When I hit replay, it only goes for 8 seconds, and that play took longer than 8 seconds. So here's the replay. Cameron Miller breaking tackles, good blocks. There's a great pancake block over here on the outside by one of our receivers right there. Shucks a defender, shucks another one, and then cuts it inside, and there he goes.
Great downfield blocking by the Redbirds right there, and great run by Cameron Miller.
We'll show the rest of it here in just a second. It cut off early.
Makes it 48-0. Redbirds on top. Pending the PAT.
Who's number 14, Brian Dean?
Number 14 is Bryce Thompson.
So you'll watch Bryce Thompson right here. He's driving his feet. Boom, pancake block. Cameron breaks that tackle. Comes here, jukes that defender, and he's off to the races. Good block right there. Great play by the Cardinal offense. First play of the half.
You're exactly right. Braden Conrad was successful on the PAT, makes it 49-0. Jeff, that run by Cameron Miller happened right there in front of you. Good response, Jeff Oxford. Great response.
He's too busy telling him good job.
Get information. What you asked me?
That run, you got a good view of it, didn't you?
He's right here in front of him, man. He zigged and he zagged, hit the X bucket, the triangle, jumped over one, and scooted down the sidelines for a
Here's the kickoff, high end over end kick, fielded at the 5-yard line. Up across to the 20 comes the Clarksville Panther, and they're going to blow them dead right at the 20, maybe 21-yard line. Also, this next weekend, Jared and Jeff, it's Jeff's favorite time of the year is basketball tip-off happens next Saturday.
Yeah, we won't have very much time without any sports besides football because basketball gets going right away. I know the girls play like a week from Tuesday.
Sounds about right. Of course, the biggest unfortunate part about all that, Jared, with basketball starting?
What's that?
Neither the girls or the boys will play very many home games until they get to January 6th.
Yep, that's right. Until they get to conference play. It's hard to get people to play us. Not really sure why. So we have to travel places to play people.
Well,
we looked at our travel schedule for girls basketball, and it is it's pretty hectic there. We're going lots of places. I think we're going to Valley Springs a couple times there that first week.
Yeah, you got Valley Springs, and then you play a tournament in Joplin or in Missouri. Then you come back and have a tournament in Tennessee, and then you go to Joplin again. Here's a reverse by number 1 for Clarksville. He's going to be stopped at the 19-yard line, make it 2nd down and 11.
They go and they fake it one way, and then they act like they're running the option, but they toss it in between it's a double reverse.
Yep.
Cardinals sniffed it out good. They stayed at home, didn't over pursue one direction, were able to get them for a loss. 3rd down and 11.
Big boy back at quarterback, number 71, takes a snap, goes right up the middle, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage to make it 4th down and 11.
Well, he is definitely not afraid to stick it up in there.
No, he's not.
He's a big old boy. He just gets up in there and lowers his shoulder and keeps those legs moving, but Cardinals gang tackle him.
So that number 71 started the game at quarterback, then moved after the low snap to starting left tackle, and then that play he was back at quarterback. Clarksville is going to come in to punt, 4th down and 11 with 6:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Redbirds on top, 49-0. There's a false start by Clarksville. Of course, they could call it on us. So we'll wait and see. Now, they called it on Clarksville. So that'll back them up 5 yards, make it 4th down and 16.
Let's watch this replay, see what happens. Oh, yeah, they start moving, and we're trying to anticipate the snap and causes them to move.
Mm-hmm. So we'll redo it. Here's a snap. Good snap. Low punt. Going to drive.
No, he's not gonna return it. They probably talked to him about just letting him bounce.
Yeah. Ball's going to be down at the Cardinal 47-yard line, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the worst starting position of the night for the Redbirds.
I think we started on like 36 at one time.
Oh,
they had a punt that looked like it was going to go out of bounds, and it kind of kicked back that way.
Oh, okay.
Rolled down. Yeah,
It must have been. Was that early in the ball game?
It was fairly
when we were
early.
Having problems.
I can't remember. Maybe you may have been walking over here to try to get the internet going.
Could be. So it'll be 1st down and 10 Redbirds.
And you did get it going. I mean, I don't know what you did. Your presence made it work.
Well, that usually happens when UIT guys come into my room, so it's good to return the favor every now and then.
It's like when you take your car to the mechanic, it never messes up.
Yep. Number 23. Says Pete Whitlock was on the carry there. Norwood in the backfield. Got twin receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Split backs. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to 19. Austin Sanchez. Oh, nope. Sorry, that's 29. That was Levi Newman. He's 3rd and 9 for Norwood and company. Twin receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side, split backs again. Here's a snap. Norwood looking left, fires left. Pass goes just beyond the reach of the intended wide receiver on the far side. Intended for number 20, Zeke Jones. Goes incomplete, so it'll be 4th down and 9 for the Cardinals. And here comes Ian Shadden for the first time tonight.
Yeah, first punt of the night.
You know, it's always good when you're the punter and your first punt's going to come with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Still got 10 seconds left. We got plenty of time.
Here's a snap. Good snap. High punt. Clarksville is going to let it bounce, and that ball is going to take a Cardinal roll down towards the 10. I tell you what, Jared, that's a great punt by Ian Shadden, because not only did it roll to our like take a Cardinal roll, but then when it checked up, it was still rolling forward and towards the out of bounds.
Yeah, and it was so high that our coverage team was down there looking for it. And finally, it landed amongst them. They're like, oh, there it is.
Yep. So it'll be 1st down and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Comes Clarksville. Number 71's in the shotgun position for the Panthers. Calls for the snap. Looking left. Fires right. Pass is picked off by the Redbirds at the 21-yard line. Coming to the near side. And into the end zone goes, I don't know what number that is.
We're going to find out.
Looks like 18. Loston Bernard for the Redbirds with a pick 6. Makes it 55-0 Redbirds with 2:30 to go in the ball game.
Should have had a blindside block on them right there. They took out one of our guys, and there's no reason to. Like, you're supposed to be going for the running back, not for the guy running the ball.
Right. Well, Jeff, you remember what you were saying in the first half?
What was that?
About Jared and the rest?
Oh, I know it.
He's back to true form and fashion.
Yeah, his new turned over leaf fell with the wind, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, it didn't last very long.
Conrad's kick is up and good. Make it 56-0.
Hey, was that the big lineman that threw that pass?
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Big 71.
They didn't put him back at tackle.
I was about to say, oh, big boy can throw it. And then, yeah, he can throw it. He threw it to us.
Yeah.
We'll watch this replay again. Trying to get the receiver kind of going up the seam, but we got plenty of people there.
Yeah. Well, you know, he just misread the coverage. He thought it was cover 0 and cover 3.
A good job there of the defense. Who'd you say that was? Bernard?
Lawson Bernard.
Lawson, good job tracking that play. Just, you know, he's one of our linebackers, I think, right?
Oh.
Drop it into coverage.
Let me see.
Let me watch it again.
He's a defensive back.
Oh, he is a defensive back. Let's see where he comes from.
Maybe a safety.
Oh, yeah, he was safety. Yeah, just drifted over from the safety position. Good job of reading the eyes of the quarterback and drifting that way.
Conrad's got it teed up at the 40-yard line. Here's the kick, high end over end kick. Clarksville's going to field it at their own 6. Across the 15, up to the 20. He's got a hole and a nice open field tackle there by number 21 for Farmington's Jake Stoltz. Nice open field tackle by Stoltz there.
Hey, Jeff Oxford, you on the sideline?
Yes, I'm on the sideline.
Hey, can you go down and tell the boys running the end zone camera we need to change the battery on our transmitter?
I'll go tell them.
Thank you, sir. That's a nice open field tackle. Saved the touchdown.
That it did.
Jeff, do this. Jeff, do that.
I said thank you and please.
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
It's going to be the end of the fourth quarter.
I want to show this replay real quick, Ryan Dean. Yeah, who makes that tackle? Number 21 made the tackle there, shoestring tackle, touchdown saving tackle. Good job.
Jake Stoltz. So it'll be 1st down and 10 with the Redbirds on top, 56-0 with 12 minutes to go. We'll take a quick timeout. Be right back.
Okay, they need to change.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. It's 56-0. Redbirds over top of the Clarksville Panthers. Start of the fourth quarter. Got a little motion coming to the near side and throw back to the other side. And a little hook and ladder. It's going to be enough for a first down, and I think there's number 71 out there.
I think it is. Let's watch this replay. Yeah, a little hook and ladder, a little catch and pitch.
Good play design by the Clarksville Panthers there, and great run by number 71.
What position is he coming from? Oops, it's the wrong replay.
Left tackle.
Well, then he's ineligible.
Well, but...
Oh, but after the catch.
Yeah, after the catch, yeah. Running downfield. Clarksville's in the shotgun. Twin receivers to the near side. Handoff goes up the middle. Pick up about 2 yards. Man, it's hard to see those numbers over there. Through the window, I should say.
Saying on the tackle?
Yeah, on the tackle.
Oh, this is back to that other play. I'm not sure.
Now I see why Jeff was struggling seeing numbers.
Yeah, I mean, where they've got us is a nice spot, but it's just hard to see sometimes through these windows.
Handoff goes up the left side of the defensive line for the Cardinals and going to pick up enough for a first down. Good hard run there by the Clarksville Panthers.
You know, the problem when Jeff goes down the sideline, he takes our spotter with him.
That's very
We don't
true.
have Kirk Sims up here telling us numbers. It's harder for us to know.
Hey, I don't know what his problem is, man.
Handoff goes up the left side, up the middle this time, and the lead blocker, number 71, Jared, this time. He's been at quarterback, been at left tackle. That time he lined up in the backfield at fullback.
That time the tackle was by number 48, our linebacker.
48. That's Aiden Israel on the tackle. Clarksville is stuffed in the backfield this time. He's going to lose about 2 yards.
That's by a college of Cardinals. You know, that's what you call a group of Cardinals, a college. Did you know that?
I did, actually. It's kind of like a group of fish called the school.
Yeah. Cardinals is a college.
I still like the term flock.
Yeah.
A flock of Cardinals.
Doesn't sound as studious, but okay.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's just the word flock. 3 receivers this time, faking the bubble screen. Handoff goes up the left side of the offensive line. Going to bring up fourth down and about 4. Clarksville's going to go for it. Is this the deepest offensive penetration that they've had?
I think it may be. It's the first time they crossed the 50. I have to, look back, but I think it is.
Here's the snap. Quarterback running to his right. He's going to be real close.
It's going to be real close. I think they're probably going to give it to him. Yep, they did. Yep.
While they reset the chains, I'd like to thank our sponsors each and every night. Farmington First, David's Roofing, Arvest Bank, Buzz Electric, PG Telco, Zing Broadband, First Security Bank, Redline Athletics, Arkansas Children's Northwest, Farmington Fire Department, First Community Bank, Lewis Automotive, Simple Simon's Pizza, Matthias Property, Bauman and Crossnoe Construction, Kinko Constructors, Bates and Associates, Collier and Associates, WT Equipment, Millennium Chiropractic and Rehab, Legend Realty, and FES Roofing. Did I miss a play, Jared?
Yeah, they had Big 71 back there. We'll watch the replay here. Big 71, he drops way back, and they throw it out there, but we sniffed it out. Their receiver heard the hoofbeats are coming, and he dropped it. Now they got 71 at fullback.
We're going to have a Cardinal timeout, I believe.
They're trying to get players on and off the field.
Well, let's see if we can get some of these guys. Latrell Skills is out here at near cornerback. 47's on the field as well, which is Gabe Center. 53 is number 53 is Christian Delgado.
Number 60 is our other defensive tackle.
60 is Gavin Rachel.
Number 8, number 10.
8. Yeah, 8 was Latrell Skills. Number 10, this on the defensive side is Lane Smith.
Number 25, number 88.
25 is Cash Kilpatrick. 88 is Austin Israel.
Yeah, number 19 over there at corner.
And that's Austin Sanchez.
And then number 21 is our other linebacker.
And Jake Stoltz.
I think we got all of them.
Hard run by number 4. Gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to spot him at the, 34-yard line. Nope, 35-yard line now. That referee went from the 33 to the 35. I like it.
I'm okay with that.
Make a 3rd down and 2. Quarterback's under center. Handoff goes up the left side. The lead blocker was number 71 from the fullback position. He's going to pick up enough for a 1st down. Like to see the Redbird defense.
Yeah, get a stop right here.
Get a stop and keep that goose egg up with 6:45 to go in the 3rd quarter, or in the ball game, actually.
Yeah. The second half's going quick. Running clock.
Quarterback sweep to the left side this time. Cross the 30-yard line down to about the 27, 26-yard line, depending on where the spot goes. I think it's going to be at the 27. Take up about 4 yards, make it 2nd down and 6. Quarterback in the shotgun, twin receivers to both sides. Here's the snap, handoff goes up the middle again, cross the 25 down to the 24, pick up of about 4 yards again. Make it 3rd down and 2.
Hey, we got our end zone camera back. Thank you, Jeff. Well, we had it back, and it went away again. That's okay. We'll be all right without it.
3 receivers to the near side, single receiver up top, quarterback draw, gets across the 20 to the 15, down to the 10, knocked out of bounds about the 6 or 7 yard line, depending on where they spot it. Make it 1st down and goal for the Panthers. Five-yard line. It's Clarksville. Quarterback under center. Gets the snap, hands it to his left. Number 4 goes across the left side of the line, down to about the 2-yard line. 4:55 to go in the ball game.
Boys, that's a true meaning of a jumbo package right there with that fullback.
Yeah.
Give it to the big guy. Oh, I think that was a busted play. And somehow the Redbirds have the ball.
We'll take it. See if we can get a replay here and see what we see.
I think we just took it from number 71.
Something happened. I don't know. We lost signal there on our cameras for just a second. It was weird. All 3 cameras said no signal for like 2 seconds right in the middle of that play.
Got a shaken up Panther on the play. Comes trotting off under his own power. A 1st down and 10, good guys from their own 10-yard line. 8-yard line. 8.5-yard line. Norwood in the gun, hands it off to not really sure who. Can't tell.
I think it's number 11.
Number 11?
Is it? I don't know. We'll see when he gets up. Yep, number 11.
Nathan Bouillon.
Boys, you got some new offensive linemen in. I think Connor Denham's your center.
Number 71?
71.
Okay. You got some other numbers, Jeff?
Give me a second.
Okay.
64.
64 is Jackson Bundy.
78.
78, Zach Stillwell.
We already said 61, didn't we?
61, Parker King.
Yeah.
In the ball game. 3:05 to go in the ball game. 56-0 Redbirds. Norwood with twin receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side, split back. Hands it off to number 21. Goes across the right side of the line of scrimmage, across the...
That's 23.
23? Okay. So that's Pete Whitlock. Gain's about 5 yards. Good hard run by Whitlock there.
Yep, good run on first down. Gives you a real good manageable second down. I mean, I know we don't want to score again, but I'd sure like to see him let Norwood fling it around a little bit right here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Twin receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Split backs, Norwood in the gun. Handoff comes to the near side. Across the 25, or right at the 25.
Number 29.
Levi Newman on the carry. Good to see the Redbirds being able to go get some playing time.
Get some players in. Not going to have to run very many more plays. If we can get a first down here, game's essentially over.
Yeah. $1:35 to go in the ball game. Twin receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side, split backs. Norwood gets the snap. Handoff goes across the 25 up the middle. Number 23, Whitlock. Bring up fourth down and about 4. Here comes Ian Shadden and company.
Be second punt of the night.
Second indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we had one over there. 11. We got all of them. Always scares me when we got a bunch of subs in, and then you got to bring the first team punt team back in.
Good snap from Pollard. Good punt from Shadden. Going to be fielded at the 40-yard line.
Good
Swung
open
down
field
right
tackle there. Not sure which number 8 that is. Is that Cameron Miller, or is that the other number 8?
I'm going to go with Latrell Scales.
Latrell Scales, I think you're right.
24 seconds to go in the ball game. Redbirds are going to steal this one up at 56-0 ball game. Let's start looking forward ahead. Now 71's at tight end. He's just going to go downfield and block.
Can play every position.
Might as well. Speaking of every position, you heard about that girl that I think she was in college, played for Tennessee, that played every position in a softball game?
No. Impressive, though.
Last year, she played every position in one game.
Wow.
Softball. Redbirds going to come away with a slim 56-0 victory over the Clarksville Panthers. Stay one loss behind the Greenbrier Panthers in the rankings of the 5A West Division, heading back home next week, where they'll take on the Alma Airedales next Friday night for senior night at Cardinals Stadium, military appreciation night as well.
And we got big players those games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. You're exactly right.
My vote on offense is, I'm saying Brenner Watkins. He had a great game running ball, and made some nice catches. That's my vote.
I would agree with that one. Jeff, what say ye?
Hey, I'm good with that. I also want to call out a quarterback that was 7 for 7, and offensive line. Man,
yeah, they had great.
Running back gets all the credit, man. But Jared, me and you could have ran through some of them holes.
There were some big holes. Offensive line. We had another running back that was leading most of the time as well. Like, we just did a good job blocking. Our receivers blocked well in the when they were out in the open field. So yeah, we did a good job overall, I think, as a team blocking.
Now, before we go on to defense and special team player of the games, Jeff, with that comment that you and Jerry could have made some yards with that offensive line, what were you trying to say about me? Could I not have made it through those holes?
Oh yeah, Brian D. But
that's understood. Everybody knows you could make it through.
Yeah,
Me
Brian,
and Jeff, is a different story.
Yeah,
Now, Jared, don't bail Jeff out.
I did not say we'd run for a touchdown, but we would have had positive yards.
Yeah.
You know. But Brian Dean, basically, they would have handed you the ball, then you would have said, well, should I go through the A gap? Should I go through the B gap? You would overthink it. So
then I would have tripped over the yard line.
Yeah. So.
But all right, defensive player of the game.
Oh, who had our pick six?
Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me go back through this. I'm trying to think that far back.
We had.
It was Austin Bernard.
Yeah, let's give it to Austin Bernard with the pick six.
I would agree with that.
And
Jeff?
then,
I'm good with that.
All right. Special teams player of the game.
well, Conrad kicked it a bunch.
Yeah.
And he kicked it good.
Not only successful on every PAT, but had some great kickoffs as well. So, congratulations to those three.
Hey, you didn't ask me if that was my pick.
Oh, well, do you have a different pick, Jeff?
No, I'm good with that.
All right. Just wanted to be sure. So, Braden Conrad, Austin Bernard, and Brenner Watkins, offensive, defensive, and special teams player of the game. Good guys walk away with a 56-0 victory over the Clarksville Panthers. Till next Friday night, for Jeff Oxford, Jared Morrison, I'm Brian Dean. Good luck to Coach Mode and company tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock in Hot Springs from Citizens Bank Arena? No,
OZK
Bank
Bank.
OZK.
OZK Bank.
Bank OZK Arena.
Just call it Farmington South.
Might as well. I mean, we played enough games there. So, good luck to the Volley Cards tomorrow. Go Cards. We'll see you.